Alright, what's going on everyone? It's Super here, and I'm bringing you guys another Injustice 2 video. Now today we're going to talk a little bit about some characters that unfortunately were left on the cutting room floor. Now this is not very specific on whether it made the game or not, like completely including DLC, maybe just the release of the game, because if you guys remember, Ed Boon also said, Ares was supposed to be in Injustice 2, didn't end up making the final roster. So I don't know if this is just, in general, these characters are not going to be in the game, not even as DLC. We're going to have to wait and see, of course. We are only 2 days away from seeing who are going to be the next 3 DLC characters for Fighter Pack number 2. So exciting stuff here. Now, before I do that, I just want to mention this live stream here from the official Injustice Twitter. They tweeted, "Join us for a special live stream event from PAX West 2017 next weekend. More details coming soon." And as you guys see, the date is September 2nd. It's on a Saturday. Now, the reason I brought this up is because by this time we would know who the DLC characters are going to be. So maybe this special live stream is going to be the gameplay reveal for the first DLC character who's going to get released. Now, of course, they can come out and say, this right now because we don't know the Fighter Pack 2 characters. So they might later come out and say, oh guys, by the way, at PAX West, during this live stream, this is going to be the first gameplay reveal of so-and-so, whoever the first character is going to be. It might not be the case. It might just be like some tournament or, some sort of like PAX West specific tournament, some sort of event like that. I'll keep you guys updated, but just wanted to bring this up. September 2nd, might be the date where we see the first character gameplay reveal. And if you guys don't know, I think it's September 13th, somewhere around there, where we're gonna get the next DLC character, because it's always been on the second Tuesday of the month. And for September, it's gonna be, I think, the 13th, 14th, I think the 15th, somewhere around there, 13, 14, or 15, one of those like specific dates. But just want to throw that out there so you guys could know about this special event. All right, so here we go. Now this comes from the Instagram page of the lead character designer of Injustice 2. Now I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to butcher it. I'm the worst person when it comes to names. If you guys ever go to my Twitch channel, whenever people subscribe, I always butcher names. I'm sorry, but here we go. So he got asked, this is his Instagram comment section. Now, he deleted this initial reply, but I was able to, or someone, not me, I'm not taking the credit, someone was able to get the screenshots before he took these down. Now, what's cool about him is he actually answers a lot of fans' questions when it comes to character designs and, just characters in general, because he's worked on a lot of characters for NetherRealm. Obviously, he's a lead designer. He actually has a couple of videos and like pictures of early concepts and early looks for characters, including Black Canary, who I think he made absolutely look amazing in his first in the initial design that he wanted to go with. Of course, things get changed later on. He's not like the final say in the designs. But I spent like a good 30 minutes just looking through his page because he's so talented, and I just found myself like really enjoying all the artwork he posted on his Instagram. So I'll leave it down in the description. Make sure you guys go check it out. There's a lot of cool stuff there. But he got asked, that's disappointing. Well, must have been like a little thread. 2 more questions for right now. Did you guys ever think that there were too many Batman characters? It seems like it was a common complaint from the first game, but this game added more. Now that I will say, maybe it never got to him, as far as the complaints go, because most people who work at NetherRealm probably don't even know about the common complaints or the most requested characters from from typical fans like us. It's mostly Ed Boon that gets like the brunt of either the hate or the love or the request. You know what I mean? Like Ed Boon is the main man when it comes to that. So you guys will see what I mean when he replies. Also, what male and females would you have liked to see added but sadly didn't make the cut? So his reply is, don't know about the too many Batman characters. So as you guys see, you know, he didn't know about it because, like I said, most of the time when fans give feedback to NetherRealm, it's usually like Tyler Lansdowne or Ed Boon who, you know, get the most community feedback. So let's see, so here are the characters that he wanted but didn't end up making the cut. He said Captain Marvel, aka Shazam, Parasite, Killer Croc, which I made a video about. I thought he had a really good chance of making it. Etrigan, Cyclone, Batwoman, Wonder Girl, Big Barda, and Granny Goodness. So these are the characters that he wanted to make Injustice 2, but didn't end up making the game. Now, like I mentioned before, these might be just characters who didn't make the initial roster, but still have a chance to make as DLC, like make it as DLC. I'm not sure. It wasn't like specified or anything. It was just, you know, the person asked him, let's see, sadly didn't make the cut. He didn't say like didn't make the final roster, didn't make the cut like in general, not even DLC or anything like that. So we don't know anything about that, but at least these characters, you know, have a very, very slim chance, I'll say that, of making it in Injustice 2. Shazam, I kind of, you know, figured, right? Like, I figured that he wouldn't make the game because obviously he died in, you know, the Injustice comic, the Injustice game. He was one of the big deaths in the entire series so far because he's a kid. You know what I mean? Like, Shazam is the powers that he gets from the wizard Shazam, but he is a kid. So Superman killed a child, you know, something that he was huge on not doing. Even in the Injustice world, he killed a kid. So he, you know, that was one of the biggest deaths in the entire Injustice series so far. But the fact that he did die, you know, I assumed that he wasn't gonna make it. But when I did see Black Adam, I thought that Shazam might be a premiere skin. Still has a chance of happening. Like, Shazam is not going to be his own character, but he could still be a premiere skin. I think a lot of us would really like that because for the most part we know he can't make the game technically. Like, the reason Joker's in it is because he's evil and he's a you know, he's done harm to a lot of people. So whenever the fear toxin hits, you know, Scarecrow's fear toxin hits like Batman or Harley, you know, they think about the Joker. That's like what NetherRealm was thinking at and hinting at why the Joker's in the game, obviously, and he's insanely popular, you know what I mean? But Shazam, hopefully he still has a chance to be a premiere skin, because I would use the hell out of Black Adam if Shazam was a premiere skin, sort of like Mr. Freeze and Captain Cold, even though I do like Black Adam a lot more than Captain Cold. But the rest, you know, Killer Croc, I thought had a great chance of making it. A little bit slimmer chance because he is a stage transition, but then again, Black Manta's a stage transition, and they could easily, you know, replace Killer Croc with like King Shark or someone like that. I wonder who they're gonna replace Black Manta with, if they even do replace him. Maybe he's just a Black Manta from another multiverse. You know, that's them introducing the multiverse and all this concept of, you know, different characters from other universes. You know, it gives them a chance to, you know, toy around with stuff like that. It could be a Killer Croc from another multiverse in another world that doesn't look like, you know, one of the Goombas from the Super Mario Brothers movie. But it looks like he didn't make the initial roster, might not make the DLC roster as well. A couple other ones here. Batwoman. Now, this is a character I would have loved to see. And it's been confirmed already that they can't make female premiere skins for males. Like, a lot of us wanted, you know, maybe a Batwoman premiere skin for Batman. And based on the hurt boxes and stuff like that between male and female characters, that's just impossible for them to do. But Batwoman, I would have liked to have been her own character. I think it would have been really cool. I think there's a lot of Batwoman fans out there. Wonder Girl, yeah, I could have gone either way, and a couple others here. Now, Etrigan is is a character that a lot of people thought is one of the DLC characters. So we're gonna have to wait and see on whether this comes true or not. And you know, his reply meant just the initial game, not including DLC. So let me know what you guys think. Which out of all these characters would you have liked to see be its own character? Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys want a Shazam premiere skin for Black Adam, which is fine, but its own character, which out of these that was mentioned here in the reply would you guys want to have seen in Injustice 2? If I had to choose just one character out of all these, let's see. It definitely would have been Batwoman. If I had one choice, Shazam premiere skin for Black Adam makes so much sense. I can't believe it hasn't happened yet. But Batwoman, I would like to see her and, you know, the different things that they could have done with her gameplay. So that is going to be the end of today's commentary. Let me know what you guys think. A couple days away from Fighter Pack number 2. Can't wait. I'll keep you guys updated if anything happens. And I'll see you guys next time. What's going on? It's Super here, and thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys subscribed if you are not already. Also, check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.